Mira, what are you doing? Are you playing with my multi-tool? Say multi-tool. What's that? Is that my glove? Put on my glove. Put it on. What's that? Is that Daddy's shoes?
Daddy's shoes.
Say, can you say MTBdropIN?
A button.
Say drop in.
Button.
Alright guys, so this is going to be a video that I'm not looking forward to doing. I'm not looking forward to... I woke up this morning and I was like, I don't want to do this. But I need to do it, need to talk about it. And if I'm going to stay true to what I'm going to be doing with this channel and doing what I'm basically accomplishing what I've sought to accomplish from the beginning, I need to make a video and I need to talk about this. Alright, so today I am coming off an injury. I just did a ride in San Diego at Balboa Park. It went down pretty hard. So I'm going to be, I don't know, just going to be taking it. I'm not going to push myself, I don't think. The reason why this video is a video I don't want to make is because I have to talk about things I don't want to talk about. I have to talk about things that I don't want to think about. And if I'm gonna be real with you guys, I gotta really think about it, you know, and really just lay it on the line, I guess, you know. You know, I picked a really bad climb to basically do this video on, so I'll be suffering through it. Yeah, this climb's gonna be a climb, man. I haven't done this in a while. It just has really steep portions and really steep like features. They're just kind of like hard to get over, and you just have to use all kinds of concentration. How's it going, everybody? Morning. All right, so I don't know if you've been following for the channel for a while, you probably know that a big reason for this channel and how it started was to bring awareness of a condition called neurofibromatosis. And it's something that my daughter was diagnosed with at 6 months of age. And there's no symptoms. The only symptoms that she has is spotting, like a lot of birthmarks, and freckling, like in the armpit and the groin area. And as of right now, our lives are completely almost normal. We're not doing a bunch of doctor visits. Well, we do have more than usual, but you know, to monitor and everything. But for the most part, everything feels good. You know, my daughter's happy. She gets up every day. She's growing. You know, the biggest thing through this journey that we've been on so far is that, okay, I want to try to clear this for my baby girl. The biggest thing that's different, all right, Mira, this one's for you. Yeah, it's for you, my baby girl. That was really tough. Took Daddy a long time to do that. That's the first time Dad's ever done it completely clean like that. First try. Where was I? Okay, let me get up this thing. This stuff is steep. So like I said, everything has been good. The biggest thing that we've noticed that has been different for us so far is that, well, perhaps the number one thing is that we don't know what the future looks like. And there's never going to be a time in the future that will know. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen 30 years from now. We'll never know. But we noticed, like, my daughter didn't start walking until 18 months old. She took her. She was a little slow when it came to talking, and she still kind of is. She's just a little bit delayed in, like, pretty much kind of all areas. She's really short. Me and her mom are short, but she's short for her age. She's projected to be like 5 foot right now. That's the other thing, but the number one thing is low muscle mass. She's a little cutie, like, what do you call that? Very petite, with very low muscle mass. And that's kind of, and her head is kind of big, a little bit bigger for her body size. So that's something that's definitely been noticed. And very indicative of NF1. NF1 is short for neurofibromatosis. So we've known about this for some time. She's 2.5 now. She's doing good. She's really smart. There's supposed to be some developmental delays, but she, while is delayed in some places, we are so thankful and blessed that she's actually advanced in some areas when it comes to like, her social skills are very good and very advanced for her age. You know, it was kind of crazy because it was like, I kept hearing, oh, your daughter's behind on this, oh, your daughter's behind on this, for a while. And then to finally hear that she's advanced in some areas, man, talk about melting your heart and bringing tears to your eyes. So I started this channel, like, I didn't know what to do when I first found out about this, guys. I've never really had, my mom's had quite a few kids. I have quite a few stepbrothers, and I've never really known anyone that's had problems with their child. So I battled with a lot of, like, God, why me? You know, why, you know, is it my fault? You know, you feel a lot of guilt. Did I do something? This is the steepest little portion right here. All right, woo! And a lot of that guilt. Took me a while to deal with that. My daughter has been, like, so like I was saying with my daughter, everything it's been a struggle. The biggest part, the hardest part to learn while going through this entire journey was learning to find joy in every day. Because I gave up trying not to think about it every day. I don't talk about it every day. Like, that's why I said today's video, it's kind of hard. And it's something I didn't want to do because I don't want to talk about it. But no matter what, I knew that I was going to have to learn to deal with thinking about it every day. I'm going to have to find joy somehow with the awareness at all times that my daughter is going to have to potentially go through pain. Is going to potentially even die from this disorder at some point. You know, and the one thing that did help me with that is the fact that my daughter, anyone could die. I could die now. Mountain lion can come out of anywhere, fall off a cliff. We could all at any time go. I knew a guy that was 32 years old. He was actually a pastor at my church that I went to. He was 32 years old. He was like 6'2", awesome wife, awesome kids. They were 3 and 5. And he was like the kind of guy you just kind of didn't like standing next to, because he was just that good looking. It made me feel like super short standing at 5'6". That's this guy who's 6'2" and beautiful. Hated it. And this guy who appeared to have everything, who appeared to have it all. This is before I had my daughter. She was, I think me and my wife were married like 2 years at this point. We found out that he had a brain tumor. This dude was like one of the best speakers I've ever met. At 33 years old, he was pastoring his own church. He was insane. He was like one of those guys that just like everything. Like, this guy has it too good. It's not fair, you know? And at 33, he was diagnosed, I think at 32, he was diagnosed with a brain tumor. And it was like, come to find out, one of the most aggressive types of brain tumors that there was. Like, they gave him like 3 months to live. And we were just dumbfounded from what I understand. Like, this is all from my understanding, not knowing the complete 100% details, but from my understanding, it was given like 3 months. He ended up having this like surgery that in the next few months to a week to try to attempt to get rid of this thing. And it was said to have been like a miraculous surgery, something that they weren't even almost expecting him to live out of or to live from. And he came through, and it was like, okay, cool, what are you gonna, this is potentially gonna, maybe we can save him, you know? Maybe he's gonna get through this. Well, long story short, a year from that time, he died. To put it simply, he passed, you know? And the reason why I share that story with you guys, you never know, even whatever diagnosis you may have, no matter how young, you never know what tomorrow's gonna look like. Because from all standards and looking at the outside of this guy's life, this guy was having the perfect life and he was gonna end the perfect life. And at 33, left behind a kid who was 5 and 3 years old. So that brings me back to my daughter. Honey, if you're watching this in the future and you're scared, we never know what tomorrow's gonna look like. And bottom line, I can promise you that if I'm on this earth and your mom's still on this earth, we're gonna get through this thing no matter what happens. And we are gonna be in the boat right beside you. Because the fact of the matter is, we can find joy in even the hardest times. And we can find peace in the hardest times. So what brings me back to you guys and you guys watching this channel, the reason why I was gonna make this video is because I found out some very unfortunate news through a study that was just completed. And because I found this out just about a week ago, I've had probably one of the toughest weeks I've had through this. Well, I don't want to say the toughest because I've had some tough ones, but I've had a tough week, you know, when compared to maybe the past 5 to 6 months. Because I've been really involved with building this channel, with accomplishing goals through this channel. I've been keeping busy, keeping joy, you know, hope, which is most important. Yeah, so it's been tough this past week. And like I said, it's because of this study that just came out. It's supposed to be the best study ever done when it comes to neurofibromatosis and the odds of getting cancer. in your life while having neurofibromatosis. So when I found out that my daughter had neurofibromatosis, and you hear that it's a genetic disorder that can cause tumors to grow anywhere on the body, you think, okay, tumors, cancer, okay. And then you find a little bit of ray of hope after a little bit more research, in a sense, that these tumors, more than likely, they will be just cosmetic or cause pain. And unfortunately, a lot. And they all vary in seriousness from I don't even want to, I know that my daughter could be watching this, so I don't want to freak her out, because I don't know when and where in the future she could be watching this. You know, if you have any questions, honey, just come to me and we'll talk about it. Hopefully that will not happen, and she will just already know about everything if she ever watches this video, or when, or ever, if she ever does. Man, this is gonna be a longer video than I thought. But anyway, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. That my daughter, that you find some comfort in the fact that they say that only 10% of all tumors become cancerous. And it's okay, so it's like, you can think about it like this. There's only a 10% chance, or there's a 90% chance that my daughter won't get cancer, at least, out of all the other crap that she's gonna have to face and go through. At least, oh my gosh, I've never made that before. At least, more than likely, we're gonna have the consolation that, you know, a tumor is not gonna be cancer. But this study basically gave us some different prognosis to the actuality of cancer coming. So this is what the study said. This is what it found. I don't have the study in front of me, so I don't have exact numbers. But by the time my daughter's 30, she'll already have almost a 30% chance of getting cancer in her 30s. So, to put it another way, the study said that there is, like, I think it was like a 8 times more chance of getting cancer than the regular person who doesn't have an NF. So, by the time she's 30, 30% chance of getting cancer. By the time she's 50, like 45% chance of getting cancer. So, to hear those numbers, and I guess not even the hearing the numbers, it was the fact of just looking at it from my daughter's perspective, that one day she's gonna have to think about it like this. And she's gonna have to hear this news. It wasn't the fact that I had to hear this news, it's the fact that one day I'm gonna have to explain this to my daughter. That is what hurt the most, and what she is gonna feel. Because as a dad, I want all her pain to go away completely. I want to fix it. I want to help her. As a dad, let me switch over to the camera, guys.
All right, so being a dad, there's just so much fears that go in your mind. You want to make your little girl's life that much better. And like, I find myself, like, I try to make her world perfect. If me and her mom argue, I try to, shh, let's cover it up, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If she's crying and she wants a certain toy, or she wants to watch TV, or she wants to watch a video, I want to make sure she wants not just any video to occupy her, but the one she wants to watch. Like, as a dad, you try to, in a sense, hide your daughter from the pain of this world, to hide your son or your daughter or whoever you have as your child. You try to sculpt as perfect as possible as you can. And going through this, feeling this pain, and I don't know, guys, it's just, that's what I want to, I'm lost for words right now, guys. That's what I wanted to share with you guys, that I told you this channel started because of there's other reasons. There's, like I said, I have other reasons. I have other things I'm trying to do with this. Like you said, you guys, if you guys have been watching the channel, you know that I'm trying to You know my other goals. You know I'm trying to build a business here. You know I'm trying to bring therapeutic help through mountain biking to veterans and first responders and anyone who just suffers from trauma. Like, that's what this business is building towards, in addition to a brand and other things, you know. But this channel started because I wanted to bring awareness about neurofibromatosis for the goal of helping my daughter in the only way that I possibly could. If I can get this thing a fully functional business, you know what I mean, and when the funds are coming in, there's a big part of this business, as much as I possibly can, to put over to help find a cure. There's a guy, I can't remember his name, but his grandson got neurofibromatosis, and he's devoted his life and career now to finding a cure, hiring scientists, getting people to research this thing and to do something, just to bring hope to all of us people who are suffering and going through this. Only 1 in 3,000 kids have this disease, and ironically, not a lot of people know about it, but it's actually one of the most common genetic disorders, but yet almost nobody that I've ever met has ever heard of this. Even cystic fibrosis is more rare than this disease, and you've all heard of cystic fibrosis. Guys, I'm just, you know what I mean, I just wanted to share that with you, that this study came out, and I'm really going through a hard time right now. And when I say I'm going through a hard time, I don't want to give you guys the impression that I'm unable to get through, I'm sinking. No, I'm not sinking, I'm standing strong, and I'm fighting. And I'm going to fight for joy every day, and I'm going to smile every day, and I'm going to make my daughter laugh every day. But when weight and pain is put on your shoulders, like, you gotta learn, you gotta adapt. I'm adapting right now. When I found out my daughter had NF, I had to adapt. When my daughter was unable to walk and she was like slower, you know what I mean, in a lot of things, and I found out that she was developmentally delayed in some ways, I had to adapt. But then, like I was telling you earlier, my daughter excelled in a lot of areas. So there's joy and there's hope no matter how dark the situations in life may be or what you may experience. So I'm not weak and I'm not defeated. I'm fighting. I'm building. When I'm being torn down or when there is like opposition in your life, find a way to start building. Find a way to make a difference. So, guys, yeah, that's the news, that this study came out and it freaked the crap out of me. Now I gotta adapt to it. Like I said, I'm going to fill you guys in all my journeys. This is my journey with my daughter, building this business, bringing awareness, and bringing mental health and therapy to people through mountain biking with people that have gone through trauma. I'm trying to find a way to make that a little bit smaller, you know what I guess, so I could so I could kind of spread the message a little more. But right now, guys, we're going to drop in on the trail. I haven't done this trail in a while, and I've heard it's become a heck of a lot more technical. I have a messed up shoulder, so don't fall. Alright, guys, let's drop in. Alright, guys, so if you're wondering why I'm wearing blue and green colors on my gloves today, it's because green and blue is the ribbon color for neurofibromatosis. Dedicate this run to my little girl. Woo, that got really sanded out. All right, guys, let's press on, because sometimes in life there's bumps in the road, just like if you're suffering from a disorder or anything. Sometimes things happen unexpectedly, like that thing that just happened right now. Yeah, I still need to figure out how to take that turn.
Oh my gosh. Man, having a hard time finding that flow today. This is a really steep though, and pretty technical trail in some sections. Oops. Yeah guys, so just wanted to share with you what I've been going through, the obstacles that I'm facing, and I guess, I want to do that because I want to, I want to help you guys out, because we all live in this life. We're all going to experience different stuff at different times, and I hope that you guys will be able to look back whatever you guys are going through, what you guys got to get through when the unexpected does happen, that you guys will basically be able to know you guys are not alone, and that, I guess knowing that you're not alone is a huge deal. I remember when this happened, I just felt, when I first found out the night that it all went down, and I found in the day when I got called at work, the number one thing I felt was like, who do I call? Who do I tell? And I just started calling everybody. I was like, dude, this is what happened. This is what's going on. And it was like, almost like I think back and I'm like, why were you calling everybody? And I just didn't want to feel alone, I guess. And I guess you just were searching for hope or help, and you seek it through other people. I remember I called up an old friend that I didn't talk to in a while, and him and his wife really just instilled some hope in me and just some peace. So I'm hoping that, in some way that this video will help you guys in some way, give you guys peace. Yeah, guys, like I said, just hope it can bring you some peace in the midst of dark times and hard times, and to not give up.
Guys, I just, that's what was on my heart to make this video. Wanted to get you guys the lowdown on what's going on. So guys, always remember, it's what it's all about. It's why I always say stay strong and keep pedaling. That's the motto of this channel, guys. So just stay strong, keep pedaling. If you guys want to support the channel, remember guys, the biggest way you can help and support the channel is go to my Patreon account. I'm going to be able to start getting more videos up on there. Also too, if you guys ever buy anything through Amazon, click on my Amazon links in the description. Anything you purchase through Amazon, I'll directly get a cut at no charge to you guys. So that's another way you can help out the channel. So guys, if you want to support this mission, you want to see veterans get help through mountain bike riding, you want to see the lives of children and people living with neurofibromatosis change and get some hope and develop some research to find a cure and some treatment for this thing, like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I just wanted to give you guys special thanks, my patrons. Thank you for doing what you do. And Cash Panda, if you guys have not gone to Cash Panda, he is a major supporter of all us like YouTube guys and getting this stuff done. I'm gonna link his YouTube channel in the description. Please go by, check him out. He's a really cool dude, and he's just, I just want to thank you, Cash, for everything you've been doing for the channel and all the conversations that we've had on Patreon. It's just been awesome, man, and I can't wait to get to meet you one day. Guys, go check out Cash Panda. Like, share, and subscribe to him. That's Tony with MTBdropIN. Remember to stay strong, keep pedaling. Dropping out.